Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world joining us for the Joy Intelligence Edge show. I'm Dr. Brian, and with no further ado, let's get right to it. So, let's start with what's your coffee order? That's right. What is your coffee order? And so, what I would love to know is how precise does it have to be? Where is it located? Do you make it at home? I try to focus on what my wife loves. So I go to Starbucks early in the morning and I focus on what does she want for her order. So know your order. Some people wake up and whatever presents itself, they just go with the flow. I'm one of those people that love to make a plan. So I know exactly what my wife wants in her coffee order. So let's fix and take away whatever shows up and make a plan. And there's three parts to that. So our purpose, know your order. So what would you like with your coffee order this morning? Warm, cold, four espresso shots, sugar, no sugar? Think about what you want specifically in your coffee order. So think about the last time you ordered coffee. What happened? You didn't say, just give me whatever. You didn't say, fill up the cup. You knew the size, the temperature, the milk, the sugar, how many pumps, all of that. And even if you do it at home, you know exactly what you want. So, what do you actually want out of today? Not the vague version, the specific one. And let me share this with you. When you're specific with what you want, and not ordering people, but you tell people if you're at a business and you need to give instructions, be specific. What do you want? And for yourself, when you tell yourself specifically what you want, it's more apt to happen without hiccups or speed bumps. And if those happen, you'll be well prepared to handle them. So, is today's order the same as yesterday's, or do you change something? I like something a little different. What about you? I'm still specific with what my order is. So I know what the order is for my wife's coffee. I know what I want. My wife wants a peppermint mocha frappuccino, 2 pumps of espresso, whipped cream with cinnamon on top. So keep thinking about, what do you want? What's your order for today? Is it specific? Is it clear? Here's the most powerful one in my mind. What do you think? What do you actually want from the day? And is it worth waiting for? Is it worth waiting for? So let me ask you this with the coffee order. If you don't get what you want, do you take it back? If you don't get what you want, do you take it back? So when you know your order, you can be specific. Most of the time, you'll get very close to what you want or exactly what you want. So think about in the workplace or at home, if you ask for something and you don't get it, my first question is, were my instructions unclear? Was I unclear? Was I even heard? And sometimes baristas are busy and they might not have heard you. So keep thinking about what you want from the day. So now let's circle back. The chair of joy, you're placing your order. Are you confident when you place your order? I was in a Starbucks yesterday morning and the person in front of me, I was stunned. It was incredible. He actually said, I want a grande hot coffee, 152 degrees, this amount of milk, no sugar, 2 pumps of espresso, and half cream. And I chuckled because the other day I ordered a cold brew and I said I wanted half and half. So they gave me a half a cup of cream and a half a cup of coffee. So my wife loves that mix. I circled back in the drive-through line and asked for another, and they happily gave me one because I was unclear on what half and half meant. So let's do a chair of joy together. What do you want from today? Sit, breathe, think, feel. Sit, breathe, think, feel. Where's your best place in the chair of joy to settle? Is it your beach, your porch, your favorite hammock, a boat, a travel destination? Mine's the beach, so I think of Laguna Beach. It's my favorite beach. So sit, stop moving, stop rushing. If you're driving, please keep your eyes open. Remember, the best orders or instructions are never placed in a hurry. The best orders or instructions are never placed in a hurry. Breathe, slow breath in. Picture the beach, picture your instructions being clear, picture people following through, picture getting what you want out of the day. Breathe out slowly. Think, what's the one thing you're placing today? What's one thing you can align with that you really want to go well? That's alignment action. It's what you want, and it's worth waiting for, and it's worth repeating instructions for. Feel, sit up, roll your neck, tap your feet. Let the energy move through you. That's the order going in and being followed through on. And isn't it great if people ask you a question after you place your order? You'll get what you want and you'll get feedback. It's worth waiting for. No apologies. Don't settle. Proof. Did you get what you ordered? Did you get what you ordered? So at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I get what I ordered? Did I get what I needed? While not every day comes out perfectly, sometimes there's a mix-up. Sometimes they get the oat milk wrong. It just happens. But when you show up with purpose, instead of just showing up and take whatever the day handed you, you'll have clear alignment and go after it. And even if it didn't come out that way, even if the order was given wrong a couple of times, you still know what you wanted. And when you know what you want, your behavior and your actions and your feelings are going to help you go for it. So I'm going to end with just a fun, quick story. I try to teach this, or I'll say, mentor this with my grandkids all the time. Once a month, they get the treat of going to McDonald's. I get my coffee. I happen to like McDonald's coffee, and they get their meals. And when I drove away, one of my grandkids said, "Oh, Grandpa, they got the order wrong." And my older grandson said, "Oh, you shouldn't have said that." And Grandpa, don't turn around. No, I turned around. I kept the receipt. I gave the meal that was wrong to a homeless person. I called the McDonald's on my cell phone on Bluetooth and reordered, and they gave us what we wanted. So it's okay to replace the order. It's okay to give clarity, and it's okay to take the time to answer questions so we get it right the first time. So remember today, do you know what you want? Did you get what you want? And was your order clear? So that's the proof. That's the joy intelligence edge. That helps you set yourself apart to have a better day. Have a fabulous, outstanding, joyful Wednesday. And we're going to see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining. Bring a friend tomorrow. Have a fabulous and exceptional, joyful day.